Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a new program as well as some exciting new headliners that we can... I'm just kidding, guys. We got some prime times. It's Tuesday. We're going to talk about those as well as a couple of new team of the seasons and Auston Matthews specifically. All right, guys, let's get into the video. All right, we'll kick things off with a 91 PAVEL BUCHNEVICH for the St. Louis Blues. And I got to say, one of the more underrated trades in the NHL prior to the season. PAVEL BUCHNEVICH comes over to the Blues, and he's had a great year so far. Comes with gold elite edges as well as silver tape to tape, which isn't a bad ability combo. 92 speed with distributor or fly the zone, 92 acceleration, and a really good shot in the mid 90s. You should be able to get this card for dirt cheap, around 55,000 coins at absolute most. And this, you could do worse, especially if you're just trying to, maybe you started extremely late and you're just trying to get a feel for Hockey Ultimate Team before NHL 23 comes out. This isn't a bad card at all. All right, the next card worth taking a look at is the 94 Johnny Gaudreau, 5'9" with booming shot as well as light the lamp and spark. So he does get 99 speed, or 99 acceleration, sorry, and does have silver truculence. This is the kind of stuff that you want to try out in the summertime, and as the game kind of winds down, some of the more funky cards, because I think that these abilities are going to be in the game for quite some time, and getting a better understanding going into, you know, the end game and trying out some things that you normally wouldn't try, I think is pretty important. Again, smaller forwards, while they are more usable than they were in NHL 20, which was basically not usable at all, still pretty tough when you get into the higher divisions, but truculence, I think, might counterbalance the defensive deficiencies of smaller cards. Beauty Backhand is not going to help you out much in game. That being said, he's essentially 99 everything, and we got to give a shout out to Johnny Gaudreau. I don't know if you guys realize, I know I certainly didn't. He's got 589 games played. I was stunned to realize that he's got 589 points. Just an absolute nuts career for the fourth rounder in the 2011 NHL entry draft, Johnny Gaudreau. Hopefully future San Jose Shark, but I got a feeling he's staying in Calgary. All right, then lastly, among the prime times, we've got the 98 Auston Matthews, who is just popping off. This guy wants the Hart Trophy, he wants the Rocket Richard, and his prime time comes with Workhorse or Fly the Zone, as well as Thief, making him a very usable center for sure. Has Gold, Shock and Awe, as well as Snipe, two of the more useless abilities in game. However, Shock and Awe is fun, I will say that. 95 acceleration, 93 speed. This is the issue with Auston Matthews that I talked about earlier, that if he gets to 98 and he doesn't have, his speed doesn't get bumped up, he is significantly worse than the other cards that are around this level because his speed started so low and he's only got one of the skating synergies. I want to talk quickly about his X Factor because I told you guys back in like November to bail out on Auston and Draisaitl, and I got met with a ton of hate, but this is why, for example, 12 power-up collectibles to go from 97 to 98 is just, it's just absurd. However, if you've already got him to 97, you have to do it to 98 because when Team of the Season comes out on Friday, you want to be able to turn it into his Team of the Season card because that card is going to have way better abilities. The big downfall of the X Factor Auston Matthews is that his abilities are all pretty butts. So, no 99 skating, bad zone abilities. This X Factor was just kind of a flop in my opinion. However, if you've still upgraded him all the way, it is worth going to the final form so that you can trade it in for his Team of the Season, which he is most definitely getting. And give a shout out to Auston Matthews. He's incredible. Another kind of crazy stat that I didn't realize, someone in my chat, we were talking about greatest goal scorers of all time, and obviously Ovechkin came up, and I said that I don't think that there'll ever be anyone closer in my lifetime. Auston Matthews, low-key, has a higher goals per game than Ovechkin does. Now, Ovechkin's done it for a decade and a half longer, so we'll see. And Auston Matthews has been kind of a glass house. He's been injured in almost every season he's played in, and I mean, Ovechkin missed almost 3 seasons or 2 seasons due to lockouts. Nonetheless, Auston Matthews, he is absolutely nuts and one of the best, if not the best goal scorer in the league. We also got a new Team of the Season release in the 93 ANZE KOPITAR. KOPITAR cards are always some of the best in terms of center and the position they play. Never going to be flashy, but 6'3", same size as Matthews. But gold quick draw, no contest, which my co-host of my podcast, Kesso, loves, and he is competing in the GWC this weekend, so want to wish him luck as well. Next weekend, sorry. He's got quick pick, stick him up, and unstoppable force. This might be the perfect defensive ability combo if you activated everything. I would never activate Third Eye, but still, extremely, extremely good card. Comes with 3 to his synergies. Does have Workhorse as well to get it up to 91. And then he's got another skating synergy slot as well, so he can have 93 acceleration. It's still awfully tough. He's going to have to get some increases, some charity cards as the season goes along. Maybe some playoff cards, because they do look like they're going to make the playoffs. God, the Kings. Our other team of the season release is the 93 Philip Schlavic 6'1" center with Workhorse, Distributor, as well as Light the Lamp. There's some other options as well. In terms of abilities, he's got Gold Tape to Tape, Quick Pick, Big Tipper, Total Eclipse. I wish these two actually caused some havoc, but ever since that patch in early December, the tip shots just don't seem to be nearly as effective. And then he's got Shutdown as well. 93 speed, 93 acceleration. The problem with these cards in terms of team of the season, guys, is that they're nowhere near predictable enough to actually think they're going to get a 99. So keep that in mind. You'd have to get them for quite cheap. We've also got some stars of the week. We'll kick things off with the 94 Nikita Kucherov with Booming Shot, as well as Gladiator, which does help out his body checking quite a bit. And then Gold 1T. I still think Gold 1T is too expensive on forwards because it is harder to get that specific player in position. It's much easier for defensemen, obviously. 94 speed, 95 acceleration. And I'm not going to lie, he's had a pretty good season in terms of points, as he's got 44 in 34 games, but he's been obviously very hurt. His X Factor card has just been one of the bigger letdowns in Hockey Ultimate Team, because obviously you just really haven't been able to use it and upgrade it all that much, as early on it looked like one of the best to go out and get. And it is still very good, but there's no guarantee that he is going to get, he's obviously not going to get a team of the season. It would have to be some playoff upgrades and things like that. And then we've got the 96 Robert Thomas with Buzzing, as well as Gladiator, with Gold Third Eye and Tape to Tape. Again, Third Eye, not really necessary here. Once you get into the 99 offensive awareness, Third Eye just really isn't all that great for you. Silver Tape to Tape is 93 speed, 93 acceleration. Got to give props to Robert Thomas, though. 59 points in 59 games. Definitely a breakout season for him here after having 12 and 33 in the prior season. So good to see him become one of the better players, not only on the Blues, but in the NHL. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's content. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Make sure you subscribe for the most up-to-date news, tips, and info for NHL 22. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys.